Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. I would like to take you to a trending story that is currently going on regarding what DCI have done. A DCI have raided regarding GACHAGUA's team. Why am I saying raided? You see, for the DCI to get to Rigathi Gachagua, of course they can't get to Rigathi Gachagua directly because Rigathi Gachagua is the second in command. It's not easy. So they choose to go through senior aides of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. But mind you, the main intention is to approach Rigathi Gachagua. But they can't do that just like that. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take you to this story that is currently trending about detectives who are currently investigating the violent protests and looting of businesses in Nairobi and parts of central Kenya. Well, because the police expect they to record statements from more politicians, including former governor, over the chaos. So they are targets. They are politicians who have been targeted, and Rigathi Gachagua is also a target in this investigation. So I'd like us to go extensively into this matter, ladies and gentlemen, because recently there's a statement which Rigathi Gachagua issued. And if you are very careful listening to Rigathi Gachagua's words, there is something which he was not saying, which was very important. Mind you, our focus is what Rigathi Gachagua was not saying in that video. Maybe just take a time and watch this video.
In moderate, I agree with you 100%. That those who took advantage of well-intentioned peaceful protests to loot property, to steal, to maim, to hurt, those are idiots. I agree with you. They are even more idiots and more idiotic as those who try to take advantage of the whole scenario to settle political scores with those they don't support or those they have a problem with. Trying to apportion blame, trying to say this and that. Those are even more idiotic than those idiots.
Very well, ladies and gentlemen. Two things I picked from that video. One, the body language of Rigathi Gachagua. Two, the words, how Rigathi is carefully picking his words. He's saying something, but filtering other words, choosing not to mention those words, but at the end of the day, the message that is being conveyed there is a bit opposite. What Rigathi is not saying is what you need to pay attention to. If I may dissect the mood of Rigathi Gachagua and those words he's using, personally, I think Rigathi is trying to say that there are people who profited from the demonstrations of the youths. Now they have gotten political mileage and they are benefiting from this government, yet they not fight in the streets. You see, that is what Rigathi Gachagua is not saying. So I want us to go extensively into this story, ladies and gentlemen. But before you do that, please take your time and like this video. It's so important, by the way, if you like this video. That is the way YouTube get to share our content, and that is the way we grow our channel. Please subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Now, I want to take you to some details about what is happening, because you know we need to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. The target here is Rigathi. That one we cannot deny. That's what's been peddled around, that the target is Rigathi Gachagua. So let me just take you through this story. So those three senior aides of Rigathi had been summoned to the DCI headquarters for grilling on separate dates. Police claim the individuals organized goons who raided shops and other premises to loot as Gen Z staged protests in the city. They have denied the claims. The aides include advisors to the politician. Police handling the case said there was scanty evidence linking the individuals for now. They want to get more information on the alleged role the individuals played in the chaos. Teams handling the probe have been relying on intelligence, which they argued was not actionable for now. For instance, there have been reports a politician paid the goons to raid premises and loot and blame the same on the protesters. Another report suggests a politician paid goons to attack a government office and burn it. Police are rushing against time to ensure there is evidence, if any, to charge the accused persons. Dozens of people who participated in the protest, especially on 25th, have been charged with various charges. The probe into these cases is ongoing. So I think from this story, one thing I managed to pick is that indeed the demonstration by the Gen Zs was in order and was legal, and according to this statement from the police, they agreed with the way Gen Zs were demonstrating. So in a nutshell, they were saying that the Gen Zs were peaceful. But there are politicians who paid goons to infiltrate these demonstrations and cause mayhem. So what the police are trying to unearth is who could have sponsored these goons. Of course, they have some leads. There are some leads to who could have done that, but they want to establish who actually did this. So the question, ladies and gentlemen, is: are these people trying to pin Rigathi Gachagua? Is that the case? Are they trying to pin Rigathi Gachagua with this mess? Because Ruto said that they will stop at nothing until they establish who could have hired, the goons, who could have orchestrated this violence that was meted on the parliament or the parliamentarians. You see, the idea here is to try to establish who could have done that. You see, there's an issue of former governor. The only former governor who was vocal on this issue of Gen Zs is Mike Sonko. Of course, right now we don't know whether that is a target, whether he is a target, but Mike Sonko is one of those people who supported Gen Zs. Of course, we also know that Rigathi Gachagua has been defending the Gen Zs, talking good about them. So we also know that this whole thing is political. Also there are politicians in Nairobi who could have profited from this matter. So investigation is going to be done on Rigathi Gachagua's team and Rigathi Gachagua himself. It's going to be done on a former governor, according to the police details. It is going to be done on other politicians in Nairobi to establish whether they played some role there. So it's going to be done on also these politicians in Nairobi to establish whether they played a critical role in making sure that these youths achieved that objective of occupying parliament. You see, the truth of the matter is that this issue of occupy parliament iliaibisha serikali. Na hapo ndo tuelewane. That is the truth, by the way. Hakuna kudanganyana hapo. Iliaibisha serikali, and that's the reason why serikali ina machungu. So serikali ina machungu kwa sababu iliaibishwa na hii mambo ya Gen Zs kuingia kwa parliament. Alafu isitoshe wakakalia kiti cha speaker. Alafu isitoshe wakakula chakula cha wabunge. Hiyo ndio inauma serikali kabisa. Hiyo hasara walipata, aibu walipata, mara MACE, mtu alitombea alikimbia na MACE, mara sijui nini, This issue of the Gen Zs, honestly speaking, is not giving the government peace. Peace. I don't know whether what Sudi said is true, because Sudi one particular time said that the idea behind the Gen Z's movement was to commit a coup. Sudi said this word some time ago. The first time he surfaced after his business was touched, after goons invaded his home. So Sudi took the opportunity to shed light on what his investigation revealed to him. So I'd like to rest my case here, but I'll still provide you with more details regarding this matter, because it's still under investigation, and because it's still under investigation, we are going to get more details as time goes by. So just go below in the comment section and you can offer a reaction. So until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.